It looks like I am live playing some Path of Exile. Pardon me while I get my sound right. And also change the lighting a little bit up in here. One moment. Ah, that's better. Now there's just a harsh shadow cast across my face. Let me test my sound. Pardon me 1 minute. Am I hearing anything? Alright, we are going to test using Twitch itself. Oh, I got 3 viewers already. Man, you guys must be bored out of your minds. Oh, I got 3 viewers already. Alright, we got sound. Alright, cancel this. Get out of here. Alright, let's play some Path of Exile. Sounds good. I might adjust it a bit, so please don't hesitate to tell me if the game sound is too loud. In fact, like I said, we're going to lower the master volume by about half. And I'm happy with that. My voice sounds okay, I think. So let's do it. Let's play some Path of Exile. I have not played this game very much. I love this game. It's a blast. I wish I have played it more, but I have not played it very much. Like as you can see here in the standard league, I have a level 19 Shadow. That's the only character I've ever had. So that's all I got. I'm going to start a new character in the Harvest League, even though I don't really know anything about the Harvest League. But I know the basics of the game. So let's do it. We want to do not hardcore. Cool. And this time I kind of wanted to go with the witch.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity and doubts?
Alright, let's go with one of my favorite names for a female
Arieth is our mother.
character.
When a daughter strays from the light,
Excruciating.
she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons the Drake class will teach you.
Alright, I'll go with my old World of Warcraft name.
Only hope of finding your way.
Kidding me. Let's do I can do a last name, right? Excrucia. Oh man. Any suggestions out there? I suppose I could just do Penguana. Penguina. How about Penguana? Wow! Path of Exile's got a lot of people with names I want. Lady of Penguin Man. Boom! If you can't get the one you want, get the one that works. T-Bone, welcome. Feel free to give me tips. I'm gonna skip all the tutorials. I know all this stuff.
The very sand shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
Alright, so I love how it's got quirked
You
as
and
the
I,
spells.
we're the only ones that made it.
Okay. I want to shoot things.
The dead will
So,
soon rise
this
forward,
is,
not
for anyone who
against
has
me.
never played Path of Exile before, this is how the spells work. You get spells as drops, and then you socket them into your weapons. Can I kill this chat? I have no desire to hear these people chat while streaming. Cool. Alright, so yeah, you socket it in there, and then boom, fireball appears on your menu. And but like Diablo, it's got mana and stuff like that. So, let's begin our adventure. I always had thought that Path of Exile had crappier graphics than it actually does. So I've always, since playing this game, I've been impressed with the graphics. So yeah, it's got a unique skill system in any ARPG I've ever played. You don't just level up and get skills. You level up and get points that will go towards passive bonuses. And then you just kind of chain skills, interesting skills together. But very much like Diablo, like old school Diablo, you got your health potions, mana potions, and all that cool stuff. I wanted to play the next game that's going to be on my list, which is Ghost of Tsushima, but it's not out yet. And so I just happened to be on the off-streaming week, and Termite's already streamed a butt ton of The Last of Us, and I don't really have that much more left myself of The Last of Us. I've beaten the campaign, and I'm just working on New Game Plus in order to get the Platinum. So I literally just have, like, I probably will beat it in less than an hour or something like that. You can wear any armor, you're not restricted by class, which is cool. Oh, I got each support skill. Gain arcane. So there's like support gems and then there's spell gems, from what I understand. So T-Bone, correct me. So part of the like build variety comes in chaining together support effects on regular ones. So this one increases the gain arcane surge after spending a total of 15 mana, more spell damage, increased cast speed. That's cool. So after I spend 15 mana, I get like a damage buff. I like it. So yeah, you can. It's all about creating a build based on the way that you like combine your skills, which is really interesting, but also very overwhelming for new players, including myself. I was very, very overwhelmed when I first started this game. I still kind of am. I am still very overwhelmed. I don't know why. Alright, so. Will I see the Arcane Surge? Yes. It's up in the top corner there. Okay, yeah. So, like, it's all dependent on, like, what your gear sockets out. I don't want to see these people talking. I got rid of you. I'll just change it to whispers. Wait. There we go. That's what I want. So this yellow stuff here is currency as far as I know. Each currency does things, but it also acts as currency. Like you can use it to trade for stuff, not just with other players, but with the NPCs, was my understanding of it. So does the Arcane Surge affect my wand damage? It does not look to. Arcane Surge. Spell damage. Oh, shit. You're a wizard, Harry.
And I thought I'd be a dead woman by now.
Alright, so I gained a level, which gets me skill points. And again, unlike other ARPGs... I'm gonna kill this dude. Ah! Wait, how he do that? Take a mana potion. Yay! You have a very limited inventory in this game, which I think is part of the... It's two things. Either... Oh, you check the stats in the character menu. Character screen. Uh-huh. Wow, this is a very detailed breakdown. Spell fire damage. So this does not do any spell damage, even though I'm literally shooting lightning. That makes sense. Yeah, you can see it's a very limited inventory, which I think is either one of two things. Either it's part of the appeal of the strategy, or it literally is this is a free-to-play game, so if you want to increase your bag space, you can pay us some damn money. And I'm not quite sure which is which. Which is the case? Oh, you have to identify, that's right. What is this? Orbital alteration. Okay. Cool. Cool. It's the latter, the one about the pay us more damn money. Oh yeah, so I got a skill up. So the skills in this game, as you can see, this is a massive skill tree. And the way it works is each character you can go into any place. They all share the same giant skill tree, but each character starts at a different point. So as the witch, you start here and have these abilities, and they're just passive bonuses, like increases energy shield, increases mana regen, increases spell damage. Like, I haven't seen any that are like, you know, right click to cast blaster master or whatever. And then there's so each character starts at a different point of the ring. So last time I played as the trickster, and I started down here, so I had things like trap damage and attack speed and stuff like that. Maybe not. Maybe the trickster started here. I don't remember exactly where the trickster started. Doesn't matter. And then there's one that starts in the middle, but you don't unlock the Scion, I think is what it's called, until you end the game, but whatever. There's also sockets in the skill tree that you can attach jewels to. Oh, that's cool. Like right here? Are these the sockets you're talking about? I don't think these are the sockets you're talking about. Anyways, it's super in-depth. At some point you unlock masteries, is that what they're called? Where they appear above here and you can like tailor your character to a specific playstyle, a little bit more specific to their class. So the witch has like elementalist, summon, and something else, but I don't really know. I haven't gotten that far. And I'm still a huge noob. Alright, so I'm coming in here and I want to do spell damage. Sounds great. Do you want to apply your passive skill changes? Yes.
Ender of Rumsey, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man.
Oh, yeah.
You have been a willing vessel for the following sins.
I'm gonna grab
Unlawful
all the
avarice.
quests.
Lion Eye's watch isn't much.
A wayfish. There's an island. A hop skip.
Fine work with Hillock.
Ooh, select a reward. Ooh, what do I want? Do I want channel releases pure electrical energy? Interesting. Kinetic bolt. Oh, hello.
Farewell.
Yay. So yeah, you can unsocket your stuff. I suppose I want this wand. I want kinetic bolt because it sounds awesome. What is that? Cost mana? Fireball cost mana too. I'll drop fireball in here. Oh, I want that connected one. Let's do that. Yay. I made a better choice. Cool, I want to try Kinetic Bolt out. T-Bone, what kind of characters did you play in this? Did you do like melee characters, trappers, casters?
Hello.
That's a good hat. Yeah, I'll get more better stuff. will drop.
Goodbye.
If you may be asking why am I wearing a Dalek on my head, that's because when Termite can stream his serious crap, but when Penguin is streaming, it's silly hats only.
I know that stage.
Although it does get hot.
Just
so.
like my sisters. Upon the pyre.
That's a cool spell. Oh, so they leveled up. Greaves! Take him. Gotta wear something.
I need more mana.
I wish there was something that turned my wand damage into spell damage. Alright, can I move this? No, I can just select it. There we go. Now I can get Q to fire my fireball, which is what I wanted. Skeleton Summoner was a melee cast crit. That's awesome. Whoa. Anyways, it's a blast of a game, really well put together, and it's lasted forever. I'm really interested in Path of Exile 2 as a possible Diablo alternative, but we'll have to see. I don't even know if I have time for these kinds of games anymore, especially new ones. But then again, after Ghost of Tsushima, there's not really going to be anything that I'm super interested in until like September. So maybe I'll fire up this game with a little more seriousness for the rest of the summer. Man, this character is mana intensive. Killing like a villain, though. 5 of the giants from now. I guess I probably should have like 2 attack skills like this. Oh well.
Learn is to live.
You live and you learn. Lady of Penguin Man. I love it. What is happening? Ah. Whoa! I'm so good at this game, guys. Health potion? She's dodging my stuff. She's a genius. Ah!
I need more mana.
I did it! I beat the boss. Yeah, apparently I got a level up. Cool. So I'm gonna keep going down the whole spell damage route. Yes. And dropped a bunch of stuff. I like this better. Now, right click, Daniel. I want to identify as that. Sure, T-Bone, could you drop me some knowledge For a spellcaster like myself, is evasion or armor better? My guess would be evasion? So I get a chance at not dying? We will find out. Scroll of Wisdom. Sea Catch. Oh, this must be the harvest stuff. This must be the league thing. Contains seeds which can be planted in the sacred grove.
Do you seek to grow your power, Exile?
Yes. I did not seek
I am
the...
Oshabi. I was born on this land.
Uh-huh.
I have lived my whole life on this land. If you wish to do more than feed the shambling dead, you will need to grow strong.
Uh-huh, yeah.
I have seen what you are capable of. You should.
Okay.
If you wish to do more than...
Alright, let's give it a shot.
This way, Exile. This is the sacred grove.
Uh-huh. So, activate the collector. Where's the collector? This is like Path of Exile Farmville. Oh, I stick with armor. Evasion is good, but it's risky when you'll be soft. Got it. That makes sense. So... Tier 1 wild seeds. I don't know what this is. I have planted my seeds in the ground. Okay, that was weird. Harvest stuff's new to you. Alright, well, we're not gonna bother with it then. I'm just gonna begin harvesting life force, auto plant wild seeds nearby. Wild Ursuline seed. Okay. Well. Okay, so all my seedlings are gone because I did the auto plant thing. Cool. Back to killing. Thank you, Oshabi. Blast you. Alright, so I should be going for armor. Yeah, later. Blast ya. Now I'll roll down here. Oh my goodness. Crabs. I remember this game being so mana intensive. Whew, it's hot in this room resist me. After this, I'm going to be pursuing my The Last of Us Platinum. And it will be glorious. Ow. Fire breather, dude. The worst. I like my other character a little better, but. Portal scroll. He did give me that platinum bug. It's bad. It is bad. I now have begun to perceive of what games I want to play based on how easy it'll be to get the platinum. Not entirely. Not in its entirety, but enough that it's very different from what I used to do. But I really do feel like if the one thing I'll say about platinum hunting is that it does feel like you have done the content of the game. Like I feel like I've completed a game if I've done the platinum. Obviously, if there's like DLC and stuff like that, that's not always the case. But also, apologies for seeing my hand constantly. This laptop is a great laptop. It just has the single worst placement for a camera, and it's down at the bottom. So I was going to use a different webcam, but then I realized I only have 2 USB slots. So hooray! Great choices in life. Computers, they're the worst. I need something where I can just cast it and get 50 mana. Get my arcane surge immediately.
Calm has removed the...
Okay. Ooh, you know that in an ARPG, if you have enemies that are all blue, it means that there's shit. I got horror stories from Diablo days. Alright, do I have full inventory? Looks like I do. Alright. Oh, this is definitely a caster thing. Caster thing. Energy field. I feel like that's going to benefit me more at this point. Oh, Driftwood Scepter. Is the scepter the same thing as a wand, effectively? It doesn't have the things I want. The links I want. Now that one does, though. So, can I identify something with an identify scroll? Excellent. Look at that. 12% increase. It's got sockets and stuff, and gonna be crap. It doesn't have everything the way I wanted to have it. It's still stronger than what I got, so... Each supported spell will track how much mana you spend on it. These two are linked. Is it a one-way thing, or are they linked? It looks like it's a one-way thing. Do I have a better slot? Better. Do I have a better slot anywhere? It does not appear to be the case. So I will just spam and not get my bonuses for now. It's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the way things are. That's how Path of Exile goes, right? Yeah! Killing sea witches. Oh, hail rake. Oh, hail rake. At least mana regenerates relatively quickly in this game. Eat it. Don't sand in the stuff. Burn. Ooh.
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter. Yeah. Medicine chest. What does the medicine chest do? Is it just something I'll take that as a quest thing? I would have gotten it eventually. Oh, I have to identify it. And the portal scroll. I'm gonna take the medium mana flash. Corroded blade. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm gonna sell it. No way to auto pick up stuff. Certainly there is. Alright. Don't forget your potions. Yes, potions. I has them. Ooh, I can level up my jammers. Oops. That was not a waste of a flask whatsoever. Inventory. Didn't I get a mana flask? But it's not identified. I shall do it when I have more identification scrolls. In the meantime, ooh, yellow stuff.
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter. Alright, alright. Probably this superior shabby jerkin. That looks like a melee thing. I don't want no stinking melee thing. Orb of chance. Useful item filter, yeah. I've seen a lot of these games, a lot of these non-Blizzard RPGs, just like blast you with items and require item filters. Is the item filter third party or is it built into the game? Spell damage. Speed, interesting. Blaster Master. Alright, back to the coast, and then I can turn in the medicine chest and sell a bunch of stuff to clear up my inventory. Yay, waypoints! Yay, waypoints!
I'd almost stopped believing in it.
Medium life mask. I already have one of those. Ooh. Oh, this is something I can get behind. Lesser poison spore. That's cool. Protecting you from damage while you channel it. Support spells that apply and affect an area. What if I had less area effect, but deal less damage? Oh, interesting. But otherwise, apply elemental ailments. More ailments. Ooh. I really should do a green one though, huh? What does this do? Poison sport? Yeah, let's do that. Slotted. Right? Okay. Alright, that'll work for now. Not my favorite choice, but now my lightning bolts will poison everything.
Got a job for you, if you're willing.
Alright, clear the feather cool, and then this lady I
Yes?
can sell stuff to, yeah? Oh, manually moving everything over. probably use that. Alright, identify. Sweet. Definitely want this mana flask. So this is cool too, for those who've never played this before. Mana or their flasks will also give you like bonuses and stuff, which is pretty cool. I always thought that was pretty cool about this game. Selling stuff. Sell this. Don't care about this. Don't care about this. Well. It's fine. Alright. Okay. Completed vendor stuff. Wonderful. Hold control and left click. Oh, is that how you get stuff? Oh,
Be
smart.
well.
I shall utilize this new knowledge in the future. So they want me to go to the fetid pool, huh? Shall return to the ghost haste. Alright. Ah, the fetid pool. Awesome. Seems like I'm getting better at casting. Oh, amulet. Sweet! Increase mana regeneration rate. Oh yeah, there's the rodent nests. Driftwood wand. Halitosis glyph. See more of this harvest stuff.
I think this ray class will serve.
So how is the end game of this? Like how quickly do you get through? Typically, like how does the average player who knows what they're doing? How quickly does it take to level up a character in this game? In your experience, Steve-O? Simple robe. Okay, these are like things that I would want to use as not a. Okay. Yeah. Oh, but I can't because my stuff. Oh, my choices. Yeah, let's do this. This can go here. So does that work now? Is that a chain? No. This is not supporting anything. Oh well, it wasn't supporting anything earlier either. Man, so finicky. Increased rarity of items found. What? That's amazing. I feel like I want to use this scare mask. Oh, now I'm gonna be cool looking. Look how cool I look. I'm like Scarecrow. Oh man. Hit a wall at 93. Wow. That's kind of lame. I guess it's more of like a always leveling kind of game as opposed to. Anyways, back to Scarecrow. Scarecrow. That's one of the things I liked about Diablo 3. If you knew what you were doing, you could get to max level before too long. Man, people are supposed to play this game constantly then. Blast him. Alright. Last clip here. Okay, seed catch.
Our crop is ready.
Ooh, our crop is ready, huh? Doesn't look like the crop's ready. I can't do anything with it. Wait, what? What's happening? Oh my god!
I need more mana.
Oh, well, that was fun. So you can just like farm dudes? Interesting. So craft. Reforge. Oh, cool. Interesting. So then you can like do stuff. So if I wanted to change what does that do?
Good. The garden sings with approval.
That voice actress sounds super familiar. Okay, so now
Giving something life can be nearly as enjoyable.
you gotta wait for them to be harvestable. That's very weird. I don't get it. But I don't have to get it for it to be fun. Alright, carrying on. So you find seeds, you plant the seeds, you wait for the seeds to grow, and then you kill the things, you harvest the stuff. You can use it to modify your weapons or to advance your plant thing. I'm sure there's more to it than that, or I'm sure I'm missing details, but that's still interesting. For those who don't know what that is, or have never played this before, each couple of months or so this game releases a new season, or a league is what they call it. So it's similar to the Diablo seasons, where it's a different, there's like a different gimmick each league. So the last gimmick was something about mist. There's all these, you'd like enter these portals and go into this like misty world where there's all these enemies that are hard to see. So it's kind of like a gauntlet thing. This one is what you just saw, where you go and like plants. It's called harvest, so you go and like plant stuff, and then when the stuff grows, you kill it and use it to advance your character some way that I am not privy to. I saw people have like made a bunch of builds related specifically to the harvesting aspect of this season, so that's cool. My understanding is that this game has so much content, not just story content, but just like stuff to do in this game, bosses to kill. It's quite robust. I think mechanically I find it more interesting than Grim Dawn, but I think the simplicity of Grim Dawn is a little bit more attractive to me. But, depending on how Diablo goes, we may not have a reliable Diablo 4 to look forward to. Alright, carrying on. Activated carving.
Black storms descend.
Yeah. Talk away. Talk it up, fuzzball. I did it! I got all the fossils. Ooh. It is extremely complex. Even T-Bone has not fully yet grasped it. I'm sure if you decide to... I'm sure you'll either decide to plunge right in, or you'll decide to just skip this season altogether. That's what I would... If I didn't like a season, I imagine I would just be like, okay, well, you know, I don't care now. Cave crustaceans. It's hard when a game is like... That's the thing the thing that a lot of these live service games and MMOs are still figuring out is... How do you make a game that has been around for years and has had multiple content updates? How do you keep it relevant for new players? How do you keep it approachable for new players? And different ones have had different answers. World of Warcraft's whole answer has been just... like, deal with it. The stuff that you'll get to near the end of the game is what's relevant now, so just kind of get there and then deal with it. Destiny is doing something where they're like they're actually removing, like archiving old content. Yeah, most of them just say, yeah, just deal with it. There's a lot of content. You'll figure it out. Or you won't, and you'll stop playing, and that's okay. But I do think that's, yeah, something needs to be done about some of these games and their just bloated content. Making it approachable for new players. Like, if you're gonna completely redesign your game every few years, then just either release it as a new game, as like a standalone thing, or I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know what the answer is, and I want to know what the answer is. Wow! Sometimes it's fun to have all the enemies come at you. Just do this. I don't care about a quiver. I could definitely see the whole build nature of this game be really attractive to me if I were to spend any significant amount of time on this game. I could also see it being way more enjoyable with people to play alongside. But playing by myself is almost always less attractive to me on games like this. You gotta enjoy the content with people. That's why I played World of Warcraft so long, so I had a group of friends. We all played World of Warcraft again together.
I need more mana.
Right, hold on, when I'm not dying, I will read your comment there, T-Bone. Ooh. Oh, look, I just completely missed it. Okay. Chris Wilson is going to interview about his mindset behind this game, how he keeps people coming back. Oh, that's cool. I'll check that out. Is Chris Wilson one of the Grinding Gear Games dudes? I mean, they're making a second one, so it's got to be popular enough to keep them still making content. Yeah, for sure. You gotta have people to play these games with, or else it's just kind of... I don't know. They're not as engaged. I mean, by their very nature, they're not as engaging as single-player games. Like, they're meant to be played with other people. I have to imagine cast speed's probably something useful alongside. Oh, okay. That's more useful. Ooh. This game definitely has the visceral feeling behind the spells down. Diablo is good at that too. Grim Dawn was not as good at making you feel the weight behind the attacks. This game I really feel like I'm just wreaking havoc. I definitely want to hear that interview. I would be really curious though how he attracts new players to the game and makes the game accessible. Clearly that he's got to have some success in that because again, a game doesn't sustain upon its fan base alone. You have to get more players to play. So people are still coming to this game. Yeah, you devil. Boom. It's a spike bundle. The shield? What is this? Oh, okay, yeah, it's a shield. Oh, my spell damage. Dude, take my spell damage from me. Yeah, my fireball does more damage to a small area. And my kinetic bolt does better area damage. This is lightning damage, right? I'm so glad I didn't choose the lightning thing. That's not even a lightning attack. I'm a wizard, Harry. All my gems is leveling. If the game is as grindy as you say in the higher levels, I can't imagine there's much incentive to play multiple characters in a single, like, season. Blood Princess. Just gonna tank it. Whoa!
I need more mana.
Boom. You did, Blood Princess. You did. Oh, wow. Alright. Scale Vest. What you got for me? What you got for me, Scale Vest? That seems like a better pairing. Until I get a red gem, and then I'm gonna be pissed off. Oh, that increases my... Yeah, keep what I got. One more skill point. Okay, so what's this? Arcanist Dominion. 20% increase spell damage, 5% increase casting speed, and 20 intelligence. That's a nice payoff. What are my other good payoffs? Oh, so this is the lightning stuff. Firewalker, Frostwalker, Lightning Walker. So that's going to make me pick an elemental. I'm not quite sure I'd be ready for that yet. Interesting choices. Sounds like you just pick a character and or pick a direction and go with it, and then tailor your character around the direction. Is that it? Yeah, because I know I had made my last character a seasonal character, so I kind of knew that aspect. But that's the same with Diablo. Seeds. All right, Ogla Shaddai. Are my seeds ready? Can I harvest my monsters? Can I harvest the monsters? Auto plant seeds. I see. Soon my... So I imagine that you're going to get more of these planters, and all as you progress through it, you'll get more planters to increase your yield. That's kind of what this looks like. The general idea is still very, very cool idea. Whether it would like maintain my interest for months, I don't know. Maybe. Ooh, I'm used to leaning back in my chair, not playing against my computer. Birds. Alright, is there a waypoint anywhere nearby? I would very much like a waypoint so that I can... Jim cannot level up. Interesting. I like this kinetic bolt. It's cool. There's only one man. There's a second man.
The earth of Rayclast rejects the dead.
Yeah, there was some build I was looking for with the witch that was like lightning.
So
So I think I'm just gonna go lightning and figure it out later. Or I'm probably not. I'm not super serious about this game. Honestly, not super serious about this game, so I may not. Just just do my own thing.
Our own remembered have joined their cursed ranks.
Just trying to do something to kill the time before Ghost of Tsushima comes out.
Messengers of spirit to the sky, conveyors of flesh to the earth. Khan has commanded us to destroy our remembered with axe and fire. Khan is the bravest of us, willing to bear the ire of the ancestors for the survival of his land.
Dead. Some chest back here. A lot of the builds online, they use like a program called Path of Building. You have to like download it to your computer and then like upload the builds into it because there's just so much information. So it can be kind of complicated to follow a build in this game, but not bad, all things considered. I got another gem, another gem, another gem. So you do use Path of Building. Gotcha.
I need more mana.
Or... So much. I do need a thing already. Filter already. That's fair. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's smart. When your game requires however, I have to question the design validity of a game that's so complex that it requires, and so time consuming to play that it requires you to have to have your fans design an entire application just meant to experiment in theory craft. When, like, you know, you could just make it a little bit easier and less expensive to respec your character. That's just my thought. Whatever. Say lovey. Alright, I'm gonna probably stop there. I've been doing this for about an hour. It's a fun game. I definitely would like to have more time to get into this game. But I have more games that are, like, a higher priority for me right now because I've spent money on them and I didn't spend any money on this game. But I do want to get more knowledge of this game before number 2 comes before number 2 comes out. So I'm gonna go towards the lightning thing because that sounds awesome to me. Increase elemental damage. Black ones. Alright, cool. And we're going back home. So yeah, that's my stream for the day. That's Penguin streaming Path of Exile. I don't know if I'm going to stream next week, or next week I won't be streaming, tomorrow I will be streaming, as we share this channel. Yeah, I'll be, you'll hear me on the couple podcasts coming out. We've got a podcast on Monday, where we'll be talking about Sucker Punch. I edited half of that today. Sucker Punch Studios, in honor of the aforementioned Ghost of Tsushima. And we got a bonus episode on Last of Us that we'll be recording that will be coming up this week as well. So those will be fun. And in the meantime, you can, if you want to see more content from myself or from my colleague Termite, just hit the follow button, I guess, because that's what we do. Man, there's a cool guy over there. There's some cool people with their cool gear, looking all cool and stuff. I wish that was cool. So yeah, you can also listen to our podcast. The two of us, we host a weekly video game podcast where we talk about video game stuff. But you can find us in a lot of different places. Social media, if you want to interact with us, we're on Discord. We've got links to Discord on any of our show notes in our on our main website page, which is 80bitpodsmash.com. We are on Reddit, 80bitpodsmash. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all 80bit Podsmash. No funny characters or anything like that. Just 80bit Podsmash. And you could send us a Gmail, 80bitpodsmash@gmail.com. You can also find, you can find the show itself, 80bitpodsmash.com. We have links there to iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, any kind of podcast streaming service you can think of. We are there. Yes, I do imagine those microtransactions are overpriced. That is how these games sustain themselves. So, good for them. Good for them, I say. Make that money. Go make your money. Yeah. I'm just not going to spend money on it myself. So, alright, well, yeah, that's the show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me for an hour. And if you're watching this later, then go check out those fun things. And in the meantime, I'm going to check out for the night and probably finish my Last of Us Part 2 Platinum. So, adios! Bye.